Hello guys, good afternoon. It's been a long time since I last uploaded a YouTube video. So I had been very busy in year 2021. So wishing all of you a happy new year. I believe 2022 will be a busy year as this year we will have the World Championship and also the Asian Championship. And hopefully these major tournaments can be organized as we all know that these tournaments were supposed to be organized in 2021 but were cancelled or postponed because of the COVID-19 and a lot of restriction that didn't allow the organizer to organize tournaments. So in Malaysia itself, we have been relying on online tournaments. So in this video, I will just show you one of the platform that we play XiangQi at. As you can see, instruction is in Chinese, but don't worry about that. I'll just explain to you. So as you can see here, this is one of my new accounts. I am now at level 3, so each time when you win, you gain points to be promoted, which is level 4 next, and the highest will be level 9. So when you have arrived at level 9, you would promote further to become what they call it a level god. You will become a god. Alright, but that's still far away. So as you can see here guys, it says that each game time will have 15 minutes, and of course my opponents will be chosen randomly, and for every move I will have 90 seconds to figure out what to play next, and for the first 3 moves, every move I have to move within 30 seconds. That's only applicable for the first 3 moves. So maybe I just had to play slightly faster in the first 3 moves, and after that we can slow down, and hopefully I will be able to explain to you the moves I will be going to play, and maybe after each game I will give a simple post-mortem to explain what went wrong or which move I could have played better. However, when we are at level 3, do not expect too much of a competition, as the stronger players are usually already at level 8 and above. Alright, so without further ado, let's proceed. I will play in the first game. Okay, as you can see here, I'm now playing with a player level 3-2, which is slightly lower than level 3-3. Okay, I will use Sandwich Horse Defense, which is my favorite. Okay, this is the P3 plus 1, which force black to play P3 plus 1 as well. Okay, and we can see that red is playing 5-7 cannon, going to attack my horse over here. I have the option to play E3 plus 5 or E7 plus 5. So recently I've been playing a lot of E7 plus 5. This is one of my favorite. So when we have the opportunity to get your chariot out, this is what you're supposed to play right now. We don't have to waste our moves on other moves that it is not advisable. So always get your chariot out first. And as we can see here, our opponent is not playing according to the normal opening. Normally at this moment, red will play chariot 9 to 8 to get the chariot out also, and maybe I could play cannon 2 plus 4. And now my opponent is seems like he's trying to capture the center pawn, so maybe I can try to attack the center pawn first. This is to prevent red from taking the center pawn so easily. So maybe he will play p5 plus 1. Red is not supposed to play horse 4 plus 5, as I can take the center pawn. And because the cannon is already tied up by my cannon here, he cannot take back the horse. Alright, let's see what my opponent just played. Okay, this is quite logical. A6 plus 5. However, I will set up a trap. So this is what I'm going to do next. I will pretend that I did not foresee his move, which is chariot 2 plus 3, so that this becomes a trap. So guys, as you can see here, once my cannon attacked the pawn on the first lane, so now both of the chariot is pinned by my cannon, and he will be in trouble. So let's hope that this trap works. And of course, if red didn't fail for this trap, I also get advantage because I have prevented red from taking the center pawn, which is the most important pawn among all. And now he plays a chariot 2 plus 6. Should I advance and try to chase away this horse? He could play a horse 4 minus 3, or he can also take this pawn. I wonder which one will he play. I have a few options here. Should I chase away the cannon first? Seems like chasing away the horse will be the best one. Oh, this is not a very good move. Well, if I want to win a piece, I can always play cannon 5 to 7. Let me show you. If I play this move, I can gain a horse here, gain a material here. This is one of the likely sequence, but I would like to play more aggressively. So I'll just take the horse and take the advisor. This is, as you can see here, it's more aggressive. So sometimes in XiangQi, we don't have to always focus on getting materials. Winning the game is what it is all about, right? So you go for the checkmate, and I believe it's applicable in chess also. Of course, getting materials is also one of the tactics. And a lot of students, they are actually focusing on how to capture pieces, but I am more focused on defeating my opponent quickly. However, sometimes there's no such opportunity. Alright, so now I would like to use my chariot to attack the advisor here. Maybe he will play rook 8 plus 1, which doesn't really bother me because I can play cannon 6 to 3. Take another elephant first. Let's see how this works. Yep, this is the only defense that he has right now. So I will play cannon 6 to 3. This is to give way for my chariot to come out from the 6th file and go for a checkmate. Alright, I will just ignore this at this moment because I'm now very focused on going for a checkmate. Oh, he escaped. Seems like he is aware that he's going to lose. Alright, so before we proceed with the next game, which I will publish in the next video, I would like to do a simple post-mortem. Okay. So guys, this is the sandwich horse defense. which is one of my favorites. I believe my friends who have been playing with me for these past few years, they all know that I love this opening very very much. One of the main reason that I love this opening is that it can actually prevent red from playing horse at +7, because when your opponent plays these, you can actually use this cannon on the 6th file to go for capturing a piece. And as you can see here, when cannon 6+5 move forward to try to capture the horse over here, red has very little option. For example, red cannot move the horse away, or else he will lose the cannon. And of course, we have also seen player who plays p5+1, which is one of the aggressive variation, because center pawn is directly attacking the king in the center. But black basically will not be afraid of this tactic. And of course, since I have managed to win a piece, I will try to keep this advantage. And if red plays p5+1, I can play cannon 4-6. The cannon coming here is actually to give way, and give way for my cannon to move to the center. That is why my cannon didn't move back to -5. If -5, when red move forward, my cannon cannot go to the center. Alright, that's the main difference. So I will play cannon 4-6. If red move forward, I'll just go cannon 4-5. So after this exchange, although I have returned a piece to red, but guys, as you can see here, black actually have a huge advantage. And maybe at this point of time, I can play, let's see, e3+5. This is to give way for my chariot to play chariot 1-3. So black is can easily win back a piece. And if red plays chariot 2+7 to chase away my horse, what will be the solution? Can you guys figure it out? Of course, there are a lot of options you can play right now. For example, you can play the easiest one, chariot 9+2 to go for a threat. And since red might not want to go for the threat, he will avoid, and then you get another extra move here, because the next move you will play is chariot 1-3. You will capture the horse here. And another solution could be horse 7-5. This is one of the tactics that we normally use by fully utilizing the cannon over here, because the cannon is aiming at the chariot. So red cannot take your horse, or else he will lose the most important chariot, which is equivalent to the status of queen in chess. So you do not wish to lose your chariot that soon. Unless there's a killing move, there's a checkmate, then you might go for sacrificing your chariot. But normally we will keep it. And last but not least, you can also try a chariot 1-3. So if your opponent takes the horse, do you guys see what I can do here? Of course, capturing the horse is way too simple, and it will be just a normal threat, which may not be beneficial for black. So if I change it to cannon 5-7, what do you think of this move? So this cannon is actually aiming at the elephant, which is a checkmate if I take it. And of course, at the same time, I'm also capturing the chariot. So if my opponent try to save the elephant, which is normal, I can capture the chariot, and this is equivalent to another quick win. Alright, that's just a little introduction of sandwich horse defense. And of course, there are another variation which is a cannon 5 to +4. I believe some of you who likes to use sandwich horse defense, you might seen this before, and a lot of players, they are afraid of this center cannon here, so they go for the simple threat. Then maybe play chariot +1, and then maybe go for p7 +1, and let's see if red plays chariot 2 +6, black can go for chariot 6 +5 and attacking the horse over here. So this can be a 50-50 game. However, based on my experience, I have played something else, something more courageous, which is cannon 6 to 2. This is a very risky move. If you're not good at controlling, I advise you not to play this move because cannon at the center is very strong, provided red has this chariot to assist the cannon, and it can maybe go for a check in the center. So what black needs to do right now is go for another threat. Okay, please excuse me, I have a cold. Alright, so after the threat, as you can see here, now red still have this center cannon over here. It's very strong, no doubt. And red may try his best to go for horse 7 -5, then try to move the horse forward. So there are a lot of things that red have to be careful of. Let me see what normally will black play here. Maybe I can play. Now the trick is to prevent red's chariot from coming out very quickly. Should I play this? Wait, I need to figure out what to play here. Is it p3 +1? I'm here. Yep. Oh, maybe I can get my rook out first. Is that applicable? This might be a bit challenging. So this is one of the variation that I do not advise my students to play. You guys can give it a try. It's quite risky. So if you didn't manage to handle the center cannon at the middle, you might get into trouble. Alright. So if you want to play a safer position, you can play e3 plus horse 3 +5. Sorry. Okay, you can play this. And let's get back to the game just now. My opponent play p3 +1. So apart from p3 +1, black can always play chariot 9 +1. Red to play p7 +1 to gain an advantage of 2 pawns here, blocking the horse from moving forward in the future. So black will continue with chariot 9 to 4. Red will give way for the elephant to link, or else when black plays chariot 4 +4, red will be in a lot of trouble. So normally, of course, you still cannot play horse 8 +7. Black will play cannon 6 +5, right? You guys still remember this? So red will play cannon 5 to 4 to give way, so that if black plays chariot 4 +4, red can actually just easily use the elephant to protect the pawn on the 7th file and also the 3rd file, which is e7 +5, and black will not be able to take the pawn here, and red can later on move horse 8 +7 to chase away the black's chariot. And of course, the proper solution right here is black can either play chariot 4 plus 3 or cannon 6 to 5, which is both of the important variation. And of course, we need to study more in the future to understand better about this variation. And let's us continue with our actual game just now. Red is supposed to play chariot 9 to 8, and I can play cannon 2 plus 4, which is the most common variation, and maybe red can go for the pawn sacrifice, follow up with chariot 2 plus 4, which is one of the very famous variation. This variation has been around for many decades, and even for myself and my students, we have also met a lot of this variation. Black have two main variation, which is pawn 3 to 2 or cannon to 3. This is the two main variation. However, my opponent played horse 3 plus 4, and I played the cannon 2 plus 4 to attack the center pawn. Like I have explained earlier, this is to prevent red from taking the center pawn. So this is a trap that I set up for red. I'm trying to lure him into playing chariot 2 plus 3 because black can play cannon 5 to 1, and of course, like I have explained earlier, I will be capturing one of the chariot for sure. And red play chariot 2 plus 6, which is not a good move either. So in my opinion, red is supposed to play horse 4 minus 3 to chase away the center cannon here. This is a way better move, and maybe I will play, let me see, 5 to cannon 5 to 7 or 5 minus 2. Well, I don't mind. Just defend for this time being. And if it takes, let me see what I can do. And just protect it from behind. Just play chariot 9 to 7 to protect the horse over here. So this is the main difference when you play e7 plus 5 compared to e3 plus 5. If I play e3 plus 5, then my chariot will not have this position, right? I cannot protect my horse over here. That's the main difference. So here, I have also explained earlier, black can always play cannon 5 to 7, chase away the rook. If the chariot move to the 4th file, then I can take it. Of course, the 4th file for red is the 6th file for black. So both of the files, the numbers add up together is 10. So I believe all of you should know that. Or else you'll be very confused why sometimes I say 7 instead of 3. So cannon 5 moving here is 7 for black. However, it's 3 for red. The numbering are different. So I have decided to play more aggressively because I want to win my opponent quickly. So I decided to use my cannon to capture the advisor. This is to break his defense. And playing advisor 6 to 5 is actually to give way for my cannon to come out from for my chariot, sorry, to come out from the 6th file, so that I have 2 chariots at the same lane to go for the kill. This is a very aggressive move. If red ignore, I can take the advisor. However, it's still not a checkmate yet, but obviously this is a very difficult position for black to, or for red to defend. because I already in a very good position to win. Basically, it's already a win, just a matter of how many moves, and maybe I can follow up with rook. Let's see how I can go for a checkmate. For example, if red tries to secure the file here, I can actually, with the help of my cannon at the center, I can go for rook 5 plus 1. Oh, sorry, it's the system is actually automatically saving every this variation that I am applying. And another check here, and finally a checkmate. All right, this is a checkmate. And of course, if red block it with a cannon, I can always take it. And also a checkmate. Right? So it seems like no matter what what red plans to do, he cannot defend this position anymore. So let's say if he plays a cannon 7 minus 1, I can always take the elephant here to give way for my chariot to go for a checkmate. Alright guys, so this will be my sharing for today. I hope this game help you to understand better about this sandwich horse defense, and I will play more games in the future and upload it and share with you in YouTube. Alright, so don't forget to click and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Alright, bye.